Tell you what, I'll go on this end and work my way down from left to right. So, all right, right here, all the way on the end, he looks like he's looking for somebody else. You talk about relationships. Coach Amos Jones, been knowing him a long time. He was a young coach, was one of my coaches at the University of Alabama. Also, I had the pleasure to work with Coach Jones with the Cleveland Browns back in 2018. He's going to be our special teams coordinator here at Alabama A&M. All right, next up, we've got Coach A.C. Carter, coaches wide receivers. Coach Carter and I have worked together a few times at Samford University as assistants. He worked with me at Miles College, and he comes to us from FAMU. All right, Coach Chris Schilling. Coach Schilling and I go way back now. I'll just say this to you. I don't discriminate. Coach Schilling's an Auburn guy, man. We played against each other. All right. He's an Auburn guy, man. We played against each other for 4 years, man. And then we were rookies together with the Cincinnati Bengals. He's got a great football mind. He's our defensive coordinator and our safeties coach. All right, I felt like I already introduced Coach Alexander. So Coach Alexander, our offensive coordinator, O-line coach. He was also our offensive coordinator last year at Miles College. Did a great job there for us. All right, next up, Coach Ken Evans. He's our quarterback coach. Coach Evans, you talk about relationships. Didn't know Coach Evans long, but in this business, I know a lot of people. And when we were looking for a quarterback coach last year at Miles, had a lot of really good people send his name to me, and I'm so glad that they did, Coach Ken Evans. Next up, Coach LaJuan Latson. All right, Coach Lasson's going to work with our tight ends. Coach Latson, he's coached all over as far as our positions. He's worked with wide receivers and different positions like that. But Coach Latson and I kind of similar to Coach Evans. Had a mutual friend of mine that was coaching receivers in the NFL, and just gave me a great recommendation on Coach, and this will be his second time working with me. All right, Coach Jamal Fobbs. Coach Fobbs and I, we got one of those relationships, man. We used to compete against each other as young coaches in college. We competed in recruiting, competed against each other, obviously, in coaching. And when I got a chance to, I had to bring him on board, Coach Jamal Fobbs. All right, next up, Coach Ronald McKinnon. That name might be familiar to some of the folks in this room. His brother played here at Alabama A&M, and he played against Alabama A&M a few times. I won't get into that. A few times. All right, but Coach McKinnon, he and I competed against each other in the NFL for a long time. And the guy played 10 years, over 1,000 tackles at linebackers. I'm excited about what he's going to bring to our linebacking corps. Coach McKinnon. All right, we got Kyreek McDonald. Kyreek is one of our defensive GAs. And when I first came in, he was one of the first guys I met. He's been there. He's done a great job of helping me hold the fort down until we got some of these guys in here. Kyreek McDonald. All right, next up, we've got Coach LaRon White. Coach White, talk about relationships, man. He and I played together at Alabama for 3 years. Actually played against each other in high school. Very competitive guy. He's going to do high school relations for us. He's also our chief of staff. He's got a lot of great relationships in the state with high school coaches, so that's going to really help us in recruiting. Coach White. All right, next up, our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Seth Morris. You guys can tell he's strength and conditioning, man. He kind of swole up over there. All right, well, Coach has been doing a great job with the players from the time they got back at the beginning of January and started school, and just looking forward to watching him this offseason as they continue the offseason program. All right, now this gentleman needs no introduction. Coach Wilson, he's been on staff here for a long time, works with our specialists. He's local, born and raised. Excited that he decided to stay on board with us. Thank you. Well, I needed that. All right, so next up, the young guy down here at the end. All right, this is Nathan Jones. Nathan's going to be working with us in an analyst/quality control role, helping out on special teams, also helping out in recruiting. All right, we've got a couple coaches that aren't here right